Today's brief video screencast is designed to introduce you to Partners in Science Excellence funding opportunities so that you can bring some great opportunities to students in your classroom. Partners in Science Excellence was formed in 1989 as a partnership among scientists, educators, and the business community to improve, expand, and promote science education in our region. PSE provides grants to educators to fund inquiry-based projects and also facilitates high-quality professional development opportunities in STEM. Vision of PSE is that all students are engaging in inquiry-based science. And our mission is that of helping teachers incorporate inquiry-based science instruction by providing professional development and funding for projects, nurturing existing partnerships, and forging new partnerships to meet the demands of a rapidly growing and changing scientific community, both locally and globally. The focus for today is how can you get funding for projects in your classroom? The first thing you'd want to do is look for Partners in Science Excellence on the web at pse-neo.org. As we look at PSE website, our menu of choices is at the top of the page. Today's focus is applying for funding. Let's have a look first at partners and their statistics when it comes to helping teachers and students in the classroom. Over 30 plus years, PSE has funded 700 plus grants totaling more than $309,000. Some of our community partners can be seen on this page, and we always welcome additional partners to help advance and promote science in the classroom. It's very simple to apply for funding through Partners in Science Excellence. So if you click on the Apply for Funding tab, what you will see is that elementary and secondary teachers in Lake Geauga and Ashtabula counties are encouraged and welcome to apply on an annual basis. This year's funding cycle in the year 2021 is listed on the page. That continues to be updated. And what you will see are 3 links. And it is as simple as filling out the required teacher information form and the online funding application form. We'll start with the required teacher information form, as that form is a very short form. It only includes the title of your project, your name, your school information, and just some contact information for you. At the end, the total amount of money that is requested is included. So oftentimes that particular form is filled out last once you've decided what project it is you would like to bring funding into your classroom to complete. The helpful hints link we're going to look at next, as it is directly aligned with the actual funding application. So this online funding application is also a Google form. Quick look at it here. We'll come back to that. But the helpful hints link is, here, let me go back to that link. The helpful hints link is a list of categories to help you think about your project and write your proposal. So information here on the website, we'll skip over that and we'll go straight to the helpful hints link that I already have open here. Notice that you'll see several bold areas on the helpful hints links. These are the connected aspects to the proposal. So the first thing that you will see on the proposal is what is your connection to the standards. The second thing is the rationale, nuts and bolts of your proposal. The third thing is the description. That is probably the lengthiest section of your funding proposal. Budget, and what are things that are included that will be funded relative to your budget. Assessment, what types of evaluation strategies will you be using, and how can it be replicated. So those are the various sections of the proposal. And at the bottom, you can see we do have direct contact information for individuals within Partners in Science Excellence who can answer your questions and help guide you should you have those questions that are unanswered through the project. So heading back to our funding for hands-on STEM projects at our Partners in Science website, let's jump into the actual application. So this application you fill out with the help of the Helpful Hints link, and then you summarize it in the teacher information form at the end. So as I look at the funding proposal, there's a direct link to that Helpful Hints as well as on the website. In the first page, just some basic vital information with your email and your title, your name, how many students, grade level, and how much money. Looks very similar to the teacher information form. And when I click next, you'll notice I can't go anywhere because I have not filled out that page. So let me pull you over to the actual sections of that form so that you can see them all ahead of time. So here's our first page with the vital information about your project. Once you fill that out, it brings you to the second section. As stated on the Helpful Hints, the first thing you're going to be asked to answer is, how does your project connect to Ohio's learning standards? There's a link to those standards. You can copy and paste that into a new browser, and it takes you right to Ohio Department of Education's new learning standards in science. You simply select which inquiry and application theme your project focuses on, what grade level and strand, and then what topic and condensed content statement would you classify your project as revolving around. So some information as to where you find those, what page numbers are provided for you to make this very seamless for you. Then we go into the project description, rationale, and summary section. Just like the Helpful Hints, this is summarized for you. What do I include here? Your rationale and description, and the budget. You can attach a spreadsheet for your budget. If that's easiest for you, you can list your budgeted items right within the form if you'd like. And then the final section within the form, 5 of 6. Okay, I say final because the last section you'll see in a second why it's not really anything that you need to write out, is your assessment and replication section. Finally, section 6 is just some final notes from us at Partners in Science Excellence about once you submit this form, be sure that you are keeping a copy of it for yourself, and you've reviewed some agreements that when you accept funding from Partners in Science Excellence, what do you need to be aware of? Check the box, and boom, it's really that simple. So coming back to our slide here, applying for funding for a Partners in Science Excellence proposal is not super difficult. A lot of questions do get asked, and I'd like to address just a few of those here. One is, I'm not really sure because I've never applied for this kind of funding. Is this hard? And our answer is absolutely, it is not hard. Once you have a creative idea for your classroom, we are here to support that. We are definitely looking for quality inquiry project proposals that engage students, but we really embrace creativity with these projects. It is not our goal at Partners in Science Excellence to intimidate you. It's our goal to be partners with you. So please think about applying for funding. How long does it take to write one of these things? Most teachers would answer it takes somewhere between an hour and 2 hours to sit down, get everything written and submitted. So as you think about what you're doing in your classroom, maybe you come upon a lesson that you're doing and you think, wow, it would be really great if I could do more, but you've missed your window of opportunity to ask for the resources within your district. This would be a great way to use Partners in Science Excellence funding to stretch and deepen and broaden something you're already doing in your classroom, or something that you would really like to do in your classroom that you don't have the tools for. What if you're not a science teacher? Can you still apply? We're actually seeing this quite a bit lately. And the answer is yes, you can apply. We are, partners in science excellence, and how do we bring inquiry-driven lessons into classrooms? So, we would like to see some science connections, but if you are a math teacher or you are some type of technology teacher, that would be really fabulous if you would apply for a grant. And you can simply use the sections on description and rationale in the proposal to explain that you're covering these learning standards in technology and these cross-cutting concepts. Please consider applying for funding outside of your traditional science setting. We love that. What if you're unsure about this or other questions? Can you ask for help? Yes. Not only do we provide you with a couple of emails for specific people that you can contact, there may be other opportunities if you look at our website for synchronous sessions to get together and network with others about what did you do, what could I do. And we also have resources sections within our Partners in Science Excellence website for you to look at. So I'm going to round this out by simply saying, please consider applying for funding in Partners in Science Excellence. Check out our resources and contact information. We do have some media that might help guide you as you look at various things that we're doing here to support you in the classroom and projects. And good luck. Let us know any questions that you might have, and we look forward to seeing your proposal soon.